A build so big and so detailed that it actually almost breaks the game. Yeah, that's what I've got in store for you today. Ladies and gentlemen, puppies, kittens, and cheesecakes, welcome to another Timoredbeard video, and do not worry, this is not blood. This is the aftermath of a Twitch chat who paid a man to put temporary red and yellow dye in his beard, and then the dye kind of washed out a little bit, and now it looks like I've had a bloody nose, and my ginger is a little bit brighter here. Don't worry about it, it's all good. It'll wash out eventually. Today I've got a base to show you, and it's an interesting one. It is the biggest base or build that I have done so far, and probably one of the biggest I've ever seen, if not the biggest I've ever seen, with a total of 36,200 instances, and it comes close to breaking the game. Let's just say that at points my FPS dropped to 3. Before we jump into it though, guys, if you do like this video, please hit that like button, consider subscribing, and don't forget to caress that notification bell. Join the Discord in the description below, and you can get entered into 3 different things. Friday's Fantastic Thoughts, like today. If you want your base to be shown, go join, go post some screenshots in there and I might pick you. Number 2, pimp my base. If you want to get your base pimped on stream and in YouTube videos, then chuck an application in below. And number 3, we've got a build competition going on. It ends on Sunday. That's 2 days. But when it does end on Sunday, and after the winner's been drawn, we'll be running another build competition. So even if you do miss out on this one, join the Discord so that you're ready for the beginning of the next one, and you can win yourself some Steam gift cards. Anyway, before I waste too much of your time, let's jump into this. So upon entering the world that is made by Tigertales, a member of the Discord, you see this fantastic burning eagle statue, and it's quite a sight. Obviously, you know, it's hard to make things look correct anatomically when you are so limited on your 26-degree beams, your 45-degree beams, etc., etc. But I think this burning eagle looks fantastic, and right in the bottom where the feet would be is the portal that leads into the main build. Now, upon going through the portal, my FPS got so bad I had to work out a new recording technique in order to show you guys this place without it looking too stuttery and too crazy. So what I did is I slowed my movement speed down massively on the sweeping camera, and then I've sped the footage back up in editing to make up for the frame loss that I was experiencing in this build. So I hope it looks okay for you guys. I'm sorry I couldn't do much better than this. However, this build looks incredible, and to give you a little bit of backstory about the build, the theme of this build, Tigertales has said, is an ancient lost city, something that's been unoccupied or uninhabited for a long time, and overgrowth has retaken the place. Trees have grown, plants are taking over, there are roots that have grown all around and taken root in the stone structures, and I've got to admit, Tigertales has really captured that aesthetic. I do honestly love the detailing in the decoration. It's things like the crane, made out of all sorts of random parts, but once brought together do look like a crane. The hanging cage, which looks like it's genuinely a hanging cage, even though it is a static object with just 4 metal gates wrapped around it. All of the attention to detail that has gone on throughout this build does just truly look incredible, and there is more to point out than I could possibly ever list in this video, but I will do my best to show you through the power of video all of the wonderful detailed constructions that Tigertales has made. And I'd love to point out the the amazing blend of symmetry and asymmetry. As a lot of budding creatives in terms of building gorgeous builds in games like Minecraft and Valheim now know the best way to make something look good is to have a fantastic blend between the symmetric and the asymmetric, and Tigertales has done just this. The shapes are always different from building to building. There are new ways, different ways of doing things. Nothing is a copy of something else, but at the same time there is a theme and a general style and a symmetry to the buildings that make it aesthetically pleasing without being boring. And this city really does feel like it was once alive, with the decoration aspect of barrels in places and carts strewn about and food still existing on the market stalls, and market stalls actually brings me to the fantastic variance of the entire place. You do have everything a city would have. You have a market district full of market stalls selling different wares, all gorgeously decorated. You have a keep with a throne room and a treasure room. You have everything you would expect from an ancient city, from gorgeous aesthetics to well-detailed aspects. This build has it all, and it really does help bring that ancient city feel in, and the overgrowth design is fantastic. Now, I do know that Tigertales used a lot of console commands to spawn overgrowth into the build, especially like ancient roots and the like, but I really do feel like it helps tie the build in together fantastically. I do have one criticism, and I like to have at least one criticism on each of these Friday's Fantastic Thoughts. And my criticism for this build is that there are aspects that seem a little rushed, almost like Tigertales put tens of hours, you know, maybe even 100 hours into this city, and then perhaps it was when the FPS started to drop significantly and they stopped wanting to work on it so much and start a new project. But it does feel like there are sections that feel rushed, where there are ramps that are maybe not placed correctly, and there are sections that don't line up the way they should. But that is my only criticism. Outside of that, and of course the fact that this build is purely for show on the basis that you really can't do anything around it with the FPS that you get, it is truly gorgeous and it achieves everything that I believe Tigertales wanted to achieve. And honestly, a build like this gives me hope and gives me an excitement for the future of Valheim. It makes me think about the Hearth and Home update and all the new decoration and building pieces we're going to get access to. Perhaps and hopefully the Hearth and Home update is also going to come with a fix, or at least an improvement to the instance to FPS ratio. The ability to put more instances in without taking such a massive hit to FPS would be such an exciting prospect. To be able to make a build like this and then live in it, use it as an RP aspect, like start an RP server with this city already existing, allowing people to come in and RP in the bar, or you know, play a group of adventurers that have stumbled across this ancient city. And I could go on for ages. It really is very exciting, and you know, I want to say thank you to Tigertales for showing me this incredible feat of creativity. I really am impressed. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you did like this video, please hit that like button, consider subscribing, and don't forget to caress that notification bell, and especially hit that like button if you want to see more of these Friday's Fantastic Thoughts. I do stream on Twitch from Tuesday to Friday, starting at 1 PM GMT. I would love to catch you there. And also, if you'd like to support me further, you have a few ways to do that. There are a couple of links in the description below. There is the Patreon, and there is korfmerch.com. Support me on Patreon if you fancy. There are some nice rewards, I'd say, and I very much appreciate it. And also, korfmerch.com, you can go buy yourself a Timoredbeard t-shirt or a Timoredbeard snapback, and I am happy to announce that I have got a new piece of merch coming out very, very soon that is very, very exciting. So keep your eye out for that. Also join the Discord. The Discord is full of a fantastic community, growing rapidly, with all of the new Valheim members coming in. There are ways to sign up for Friday's Fantastic Thoughts. If you want me to show off your base, then put an application in the channel, pimp my base, and also the build competition that ends on Sunday with Steam gift cards up for grabs. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Peace out and take care.